Zeke Johnson here, also known as the Detroit Real Estate Man. I just want to bring you guys this quick video to teach you how to walk through a property and determine the rehab cost. This is very important. So please take your time, find out prices in your area, and fill them in on the detailed estimate sheet that came with your class. I'm here in Michigan. These are my prices. Where you're located, the prices can be different. Also, the prices can change depending on what area you're in. So here in Michigan, you have Detroit. That's typically is a rental market, but the market's been hot over the last few years. A lot of people are moving back to the city, so prices are going up. So you have to adjust this sheet accordingly. I have a few relationships with vendors where I have a set price on different things, okay? So the whole purpose of this is so you can do a quick analysis, not a quick analysis, but a quick walkthrough and determine the cost of the rehab. A lot of times contractors, they might be busy, they can't make it. You may have an appointment with Susie at 7 o'clock and the contractor might be out with their family. You need to be able to go there and figure out what it's going to cost to rehab this property so you can make a nice offer to the homeowner, okay? So let's go over this real quick and let's just break down everything. So first you fill out the property address, your square footage. You want to know the ARV before you arrive to the property. You want to do 70% of the ARV, okay? And you're going to wait on the rehab until you finish the sheet and you add up everything. So starting off, I have roofing. I pay about $230 a square foot. Okay. I think the average is about 300, depending on the area you're in. So depending on the area you're in, adjust this number. But let's just go with 300 for right now. I'm pretty sure if you go with 300 and you can find somebody cheaper, that's just more money in your pocket. So don't worry about it. A square is 10 by 10, 10 foot by 10 foot. That's a square. So all I do is step back, I look at the roof, and I count how many squares, how many 10 by 10 sections do I see. And you just count them. You're not going to be pinpoint accurate, which is okay. Trying to get a rough estimate, okay? And and count the squares. Once you got that number, you just put the quantity here and times it by 300. So if you got 10 squares, you times it by 300. You know the roof is 3,000 square feet. $3,000, okay? Windows average about $300 per window. That's labor and material. You just count the windows and times it by $300, okay? That gives you your price of your window. Same thing with the doors. Doors, I can get doors installed for $250. But if I'm flipping a house, I'm going to put a nicer door, so that number is going to change, okay? So if you're a wholesaler and you in the suburbs or in an area where they flipping houses, please adjust that number accordingly. But if you wholesale in a rental property and they're gonna do everything rental grade, that's a good number to have, okay? Deck, I don't do decks. Vinyl siding. Vinyl siding is usually in my area $100 a square. That's labor and material, maybe $130. So find out in your area if you want to call up some siding people and just ask them, man, what you charge per square? I'm a real estate investor looking to hire some contractors. What do you charge per square for vinyl siding, labor and material? Okay, and you just fill that number in. Landscaping, I do a flat rate for landscaping. It's $1,000. That's mulch, flowers, some little edging, cut the grass, edge it up, trim the bushes. That's my landscaping. Getting the dumpster is $375, and then I pay people $15 an hour to load the dumpster. All right. Stainless steel appliances, on the low end you can get them for $2,000. Home Depot usually have specials around $2,500 to $3,000. So I would do $2,500 just to be on the safe side. That's refrigerator, stove, microwave, dishwasher. Granite is normally $30 to $35 a square foot. That's length times width, and it comes with the sink. Okay. Hardwood floors is $5.50 for the install as labor material. If you resurface the hardwood floors, it's $2.50 a square foot. Okay. Um, Carpet, same thing. So any flooring is going to be length times width um, for the square footage, and then labor material, you times it by that. So tile labor is about $4 to $6 a square foot. I add on another $2 for the tile itself, and maybe another $2. So you're looking at about $10 to $11 a square foot for tile. I say about $10. That's labor and material. Okay. Um, if you got to re-drywall a whole house, it's normally $30 a sheet to hang drywall. Okay. If you want labor material, it's $50 a sheet. But if it's just small drywall repair, um, there's really no way I can I calculate that. I have handyman that I pay per day or per hour. They can do some small handyman drywall repair. But we talking about big ticket items where you drywall in the whole room, drywall in the whole house. That's what it costs per sheet, or per, with labor material, you're looking at $50 a sheet. If you got to replace closet doors or interior doors, they normally $75 each. It's $35 for the door, and it's about $40, about $30 for labor. Then you got to buy the handles. So everything equals to be about $75 a door. Bifold doors is a little bit more expensive at $120 each, and that's installing it and labor. We talked about paint, plumbing. The square footage on plumbing can get a little confusing, so I do a flat number for plumbing. My flat number is $1,500, my max. I try to get it done for $1,000 to $1,200, but I will budget $1,500 just in case. That's repiping the house, new laundry tub, and new faucet, shower diverter in the bathroom. Okay, and that's a typical anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500, 2,000 square foot house. Or how about this? One bath and a kitchen. Now, if you got 2, 3 baths, the price will go up and it will change. Okay. Um, Electrical. So hot water tank. Hot water tank labor and material should be about, it's $400 for the hot water tank, $125 to install it. Okay, that's $525. It's another $100 for material. So you're looking at about $650 for labor and material for a hot water tank. So a furnace and AC unit, HVAC, I got a flat rate about $4,500, and that's about up to a 2.5 ton unit. If you go bigger, the price can change a little bit. I'm not sure how you will price that, but typically a licensed HVAC guy, um, they labor start at $1,000. But my flat budget on the house that I buy is $4,500. And the reason why I use these numbers and they consistent is because the properties I buy are for first-time home buyers. And if you took my fix and flip class, I teach you to look for property that the medium home price range for that area is for first-time home buyers. So here in Michigan, the first-time home buyers, the median home price here in Michigan is around 155. So that's the average. So houses are so anywhere from 125,000 up into probably 150, 175, close to 200,000. These houses are typically the same size with the square footage. They range in the same square footage. Anywhere from 12 to 1,300 square feet to 1,800 square feet is where I'm buying property. So the plumbing price really just stays the same. The HVAC price stays the same. Now, if you're dealing with much bigger houses, you know, your prices will vary. If you're in the high-end area, these prices will vary, but the concept is still the same. Okay, once you get your price per door, just fill it in. If you got 2 doors, you just times it by that. Okay, if you know the length and you know the square footage of a floor, just fill in the number. Okay, if you're doing high-end carpet and high-end tile, and then your tile is $10 a square foot, and you got 100 square feet, just do 10 times 100. It's really that simple. With HVAC, I got a flat number for 4,500. If I'm rewiring the house, electrical rewired, $1.75 a square foot, and you take the square footage of the house. Okay. Meter box and cables, that's outside. I usually, for a service change, if you need a service change, I usually pay about $1,200 to $1,500. But you need to consult with your electrician because there's no way around that. You can't really find that cheaper. Like hire a licensed electrician if you're going to do serious electrical work like that or rewire the house. Um, plugs and switches. Plugs and switches, if you got a good handyman, I pay about $10 to $15 per plug and switch. If you're dealing with a licensed electrician, that price will go up significantly, okay? GFIs are a little bit more, $20 each. So what I would do for electrical, if you're just doing basic electrical plug switches, light fixtures, I would do a flat budget of $1,000. That should take care of buying all your plug switches. Plugs are $5 per 10. Okay, switches are $2.50 per 10. So if you buy a couple boxes of each, some light fixtures, $1,000 should take care of everything. And those are the basics, man, in a house. To make it a little easier, for bathrooms, I do a flat rate of $5,000, okay, to rehab a total bathroom. This is for flippers. If you're a wholesaler, these numbers will go down significantly, okay? You know, for wholesaling, for a rental, you're just doing some peel and stick on the floor, cheap vanity, cheap toilet, and you may glaze the tub, okay? If you're a flipper, $5,000 for a bathroom, $10,000 for a kitchen. These are normal sized kitchens, you know, not real big, not small. These are bigger than 10 by 10, but I just do a flat rate of $10,000. Your appliances, no matter what kitchen you got, is going to be around $2,500 to $3,000. Your cabinetry should be about $2,500. Your flooring should be about $1,000. Light fixture, your granite should be about $2,000. So you should have enough to do a kitchen with $10,000. If you're spending more than $10,000, you over rehabbing the house. Okay. If you got to knock down walls and stuff like that, that's totally different. But these are the basics to determine the value, the estimate, the rehab cost of a property. So just go through kitchen, $10,000, bathroom, $5,000. You got 2 bathrooms, that's $10,000. Roof, you got 20 squares, times it by 300. You put all those numbers, you put the numbers in the units, and then you add it up, and then you put a total next to each one. So you put the total. Then from those totals, you just add it up, and then you put that on your rehab portion of the sheet. So you have your ARV times 70%, which is your discount, and then you minus the rehab, okay? And then that equals your purchase price, all right? So so if it's $100,000 ARV, 70%, that'd be $70,000. The rehab came up to $20,000. That's $50,000. So your maximum allowable offer is $50,000 if you're a flipper. If you are a wholesaler, you will minus your fee off of that. So if you got $50,000, you will minus. If you want to make $5,000 or $10,000, minus $10,000 off of that number, and then now your new offer to the seller is $40,000 or $45,000 because you have to get paid as well. And that's your maximum allowable offer. I use this all the time. I never take contractors to a property. If a contractor can't rehab the house according to these numbers, I'm finding somebody else. And that's just it. It's really that simple. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video. And good luck on your class. Don't stop. Don't give up. Whatever questions you have, email me. I'm here for you. I've been doing this since 2012. It has worked out great for me. I didn't have any formal training. So the software that I give you guys and the videos I give you is more than enough for you to go out there and do your first deal. And don't forget to drive for dollars. See you on the next video. Thank you.